So I'm here with Robert Kuntz, First Endurance. And Robert, why don't you tell me a little bit what sets First Endurance apart from the other performance products that are out there?
There's really two main components in our product line that sets us apart. First and foremost, it's how we develop our products, and secondly, the quality that we put behind our products. When we develop our products, our marketing and sales department have no say whatsoever. We start with our athletes like Levi, Leipheimer, Dave Zabriskie, these top-notch cyclists. They're really in tune with their bodies, and they're really in tune with what they need nutritionally to exercise and train at high levels. We start with them, ask them what they need. We take those ideas and we bring those to our endurance research board. We have 6 members on that board, a number of medical doctors, PhDs with high-level degrees in exercise physiology and nutrition. And we look at the research and take what our athletes have told us, marry that to the research, and start developing prototypes. We then take those prototypes and hand them back to our athletes, and they're able to test it during their training, during the season. We take their feedback, and we go back and forth as long as we need to really nail the product. Once that product is done, we then hand it off to sales and marketing.
Well, I've never been one to, take a lot of supplements or vitamins. I just always thought it was kind of a pain, to have to keep track of it. But I was, I tried Optogen. Obviously, I had a relationship with Mike, and he convinced me to try it. And after I tried it, I was sold, and I've used it ever since. And if there was, if it was kind of the thing where you're stuck on a desert island, you only have to pick a few things, Optogen would definitely be one of them. Well, with Optogen, I've always been able to train as hard as I want to and push myself very, beyond what I thought was possible, and I'm able to recover and do it again the next day. And it's really provided me this base to train even harder and perform better and win more races, and so it's definitely part of my training weaponry.
Secondly is our quality. We produce our products. We own all our formulas. We own all the technology in our products, and we use pharmaceutical-grade manufacturing practices. That allows us to assure that there's no banned substances whatsoever in our products. They're 100% clean, and we never have any issues whatsoever with cross-contamination. This is our pre-race product. It's a product we developed this year, again, in conjunction with our athletes. It's a product that you take 30 minutes before exercise. It does a number of things. It improves your cardiac output so you can exercise at a higher level. It has some caffeine in there as a stimulant. It also has a neurostimulant blend, so you have a very clean focus. Many times these athletes train so hard and race so hard they can get mentally fatigued, and when they get mentally fatigued, they're not on top of their game. So this product allows them to stay on top of their game and be really focused and driving in each of their races. Each product comes with a research packet. So when you go to the First Endurance website, you can download a research packet on each of our products and has all the clinical research on there. The clinical research we use is done on elite cyclists, runners, triathletes, the population that is using this product. We then test the product on our athletes to assure that the clinical research actually works in our athlete base. And finally, we offer a 100% performance guarantee. If our customers don't notice the difference or don't notice that the product is doing what it's intended to do, we give them their money back.
Well, as a racer, you're always looking for a way to improve your performance, and really the best way to improve your performance is train harder and more and do it effectively. And it's key to really focus on the recovery and what you're doing with your training. And for me, Optogen has provided me an excellent source of recovery and a way for me to continually to train harder and focus on what I need to work on and be there to be able to do it the next day.
Athletes, generally when they use Optogen, they notice a significant improvement in their cardiovascular, both their heart rate and their lung function and how taxed they are. And when they start using the normal Optogen product, their cardiovascular gets to a point where when they're going hard, their cardiovascular doesn't feel as drained as it was in the past, and their limiting factor was generally the fatigue in their legs, whether that's lactic acid or just simply fatigue in their legs. With the Optogen HP, with the new beta-alanine in there, and the addition of the additional Rosavins in there, you now get additional power in your legs so they can keep up with your cardiovascular system. So it gives you that extra component that allows you to really go harder.
Here is a product here, that has so much to do with recovery and has so much to do with improving your training that if you do more training, you get better. And especially an amateur or not a professional rider is just going to improve immensely just from making small changes like this. Whereas for us, 1% is the difference between first and 10th, but for them, the difference of this is between first and winning by 10 minutes.
So Robert, is there anything new from First Endurance that we can see in the near future?
Yeah, we've been working very hard on EFS and some new flavors, both in the drinks and the bars. Our current bar, we have a peanut butter chocolate chip, and we're currently working on a couple new flavors. On top of that, we're working on an EFS liquid shot. This will go into the gel market, but it is not a gel, it's a liquid. That currently we're using this flask, and we're testing both the packaging on this product, the formula itself, and the flavor. And what we do is we actually take these flasks as they are, and we hand this. This is what our athletes are using right now. This is what the Levi Leipheimer's, the Dave Zabriskis, the Priority Health Cycling Team, this is what they're trying right now, and we'll get their feedback. And depending on their feedback, we'll run more and more prototypes until they think it's the best product on the market. Our philosophy at First Endurance is to make the absolute best products in the market, and we'll keep doing prototypes and doing prototypes till we get it absolutely right.